Our planet would be just a point of light, hardly distinguishable from the many other points of light. Nearby planets, far-off suns. But precisely because of the obscurity of our world, such a picture might be worth having.
Alright, folks, I did say I was gonna be back, but, you know, here we are, again, in this fine place we call Gundam Breaker 4. But, anyways, got quite a ways to recuperate some losses here. It is actually pretty funny that we got stomped at wave 39 of all things. Yeah, wave freaking 39. I guess that just shows that I need tuning. Okay, so let's see. I think we finished most of chapter 1.
Desk.
No, we didn't. Wish we could make like the Hello Kitty ones too, that'd be kind of cool. Kits anyways. Still, it is kind of weird to see the whole kit being misproportioned.
Let's do this.
All right. And I shoot into the ground. Thank you, automatic lock on. The free lock is kind of weird. Yeah, for extreme, it's not bad. Mr. Talkies. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much tuned to be just grinding out do type, but I want to clear this first. Especially with how fast that went down.
We're in the groove. You're doing well, but don't let your guard down.
He says
You don't
that.
have to tell me. Just watch my back. Watch my back. Let's go.
So do we get more points if we wipe everybody else out, including the extra mobs? I feel like it's a yes if we do that and we do it within the timetable.
Fire at will. No problem. Leave it to me. Bullseye. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. That way, if we spy another toy gun tank or something else, I won't miss it.
Activating!
On the plus side, we're getting all the tuning parts anyways. I need to stock with them, so I think there is a benefit with just clearing everybody out. That's unfortunate. I thought we were gonna go more.
That should do it.
Good old Hashimal.
Yikes! This thing looks like trouble.
This'll show 'em. Here I go.
Wow, that barely tickled there, son.
Ugh, yikes! My will stay down. Let's go!
The worst part is where the hitboxes are that I need to hit this thing at.
Bullseye!
See? No problem. This is nothing. You can get through any mission if you've got enough guts and grit.
Well, her skills are solid.
It's weird because like the 38s are all higher, but it's just like I'm already maxed out, so it's just like. Like it would be different if it was like a skill that I care about. Yeah, so right here is just. So Gatling, yeah, that would probably be what I would want if I was doing that heavy arms build. And the thing is, I don't mind grinding for it again, because it's all RNG, I believe anyway, so it's just kind of like... Oh. And then that's even more of an incentive to play it more, because it's just like, oh man, I accidentally threw out that thing. Okay, whoops. Well, I guess I'm gonna get it again. I gotta go get it. This one I could probably merge with my current one for... I gotta check if I have that part or not. But I mean, that's... If it's even worth that much to you, just, like, look at it. But, like, at the same time, it's like, play how you want. Not everybody's trying to min-max the whole entire time. I'm doing it because I want to, like, save space. I held on to everything, so sometimes it just takes something like that just to clear everything out. But, I don't know. People on the internet is kind of weird. Always constantly about, you gotta play how... play like this! I'm sick and tired of it, personally. It actually makes me tired just having to, like, listen to it. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I think that's also why I stopped playing GBO2 as much. Just tired. Game makes me tired, especially with, like, the way that the teams are, matches, and then them extending to S flat. It's just, I don't know. Rated's kind of a joke anyways. It's only great if you're playing clan matches and I just want the suit, but like the incentive to play better, it's kind of like there's no reward. If there is, it's very minuscule. I'll save those near-death ones because they seem to be pretty pretty reliable. Only got a little bit of the parts enhancements, so I think we might have to kick it up a notch, honestly. That's the problem, is like a lot of the early chapters, they're meant to get you get your feet wet, essentially. Not so much for what is it? Grinding it all out necessarily.
Hey everyone, it's
But at the same time, if I was worried about placement on here, I think I would probably be grinding survival a lot because it's just the biggest incentive of points there. But at the same time, like, the drops are not so hot. They're all level 1, but the stats might be pretty good. So it's just kind of like, it's one of those things. And then Bounty Hunter is kind of like, I don't know, Bounty Hunter is kind of the same thing, I guess. Because it used to be your means of getting rewards and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not sure why it's giving me those kind of players, but I'm looking at the stats, but then at the same time, since it's AI controlled, they're gonna be hitting like a truck too. I don't know. It's weird. It's not like GB Gundam Breaker 3, so I can't really be thinking it in that sense. A lot of people can't just turn that switch off, honestly. And I don't blame them. That's pretty much like our first Breaker game that, you know, a lot of people experienced. Some people experience the game that shouldn't be mentioned, but they did nonetheless, and it's still light years better than what we got in its
try to keep up with me, okay?
in place of that. So, yes.
We can beat these guys if we work together. Fire at will!
Understood.
Bullseye!
Really should take out that double O, honestly. That's gonna be more of a threat.
Got you. This'll show.
Oh, they got my left arm. Oh, wow.
Let's go.
Yep, knew I should have taken out the double O first. That was already giving me problems already. Oh.
Acting business. Yeah.
It's funny when I'm in exam, it extends that that bar, that gauge.
Mission cleared.
Yeah, see, they're all at level 1, there's no point. Like, it would be different if the parts actually had some value in that, and they don't. So, kinda sucks. Alright, let's see if the thing updates or not. Oh, man. It's funny how, like, the stronger ones are on the bottom of that page. Yeah, I'll take a bite. Sure. Yeah, I'll take a bite. Got the gun for that Abyss Gundam. If stats are to be believed. Because that's basically where I'm hitting at too. Although HP wise, I think it has me beat. What's up, Arctic? Thoughts? I already put out a review for it. I put an official review like 2 days before release. Because Bandai Namco America was nice enough to send me a review key. So those are my thoughts on that. My opinions, rather.
Here we go.
How you doing? Yeah.
No turning back now.
Of course, I had people calling me out for it, but I'm like, Yeah, but it's my opinion, my review. Like, if you don't think it's great, that's fine. Don't try to, you know, convince me otherwise, because it's just like that kind of, it's not a discussion. It's more of like, how are you writing, judging stuff? I'm like, I had a fun time. There's technical issues for sure, and there's gonna be things that you may not enjoy because it's a different beast than, you know, what it's supposed to be succeeding from. But so was 3 as well. People like 1 and 2 more than 3, but like compared to what we got, you know, which is pretty much nothing, you know, there's a big difference. Oh, yeah. Figures for this guy being 40, he's definitely hitting me pretty hard. I notice it. Wish I had a little more melee resistance somehow. I'm gonna have to throw everything. I don't even have exammo. That's the crazy part. Oh, he's got iframes. Oh, I know better than try to dual wield against that. Oh, now he's done. Oh yeah, he's done. You can pop off parts, but I'm still fighting. Okay. Then, I mean, the thing is that I'm playing by myself, so I'm just leveling stuff, but the real ticket is playing with people that you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, you enjoy what you enjoy. If you don't, that's okay too. Regardless of what happens, I'm still going to be playing this. Because it's definitely light years a lot better than the new Gundam Breaker. And if I had a choice between playing this and new Gundam Breaker, for what it's worth, I'd rather play this. I don't have time to be that voice of reason, so. Exactly. Exactly. If you're worried about like your AI teammates, they've always been kind of like irreliable, so it's just like if you want to be challenged, that's what new type you know, the harder difficulties are for. I kind of figured new type would be in here, but you know, that's the thing. Like in survival, I died to a dumb mistake of my own, and if I had teammates, I definitely think would be a lot better. But you know, whatever. It's the challenge of doing it by myself. Ow. The AI may be jank, but just because they're jank doesn't mean like you can play with a handicap. If you're playing underpowered, you're gonna feel their hits a lot more too. That took longer than it should have. Yeah, well, that's open beta. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's open beta, though. Like, that's the thing about network tests. It's always going to be an early build. Always. And if anything, that was just a stress test how bad the servers were gonna hit, because even the testing, they didn't anticipate that much support. They even to the point where they had to do maintenance on all the platforms. So on release, during like the first day of release, they had to do like a 1-hour emergency maintenance because PC alone had about 26,000 congruent players on release day, release night. And it's been pretty steady. So let me see. Steam database. Steam DB Gundam Breaker 4. So launch day, Thursday, the 29th at midnight, 26,498. Obviously it's not peak, but during peak it kicks up to about 25. Earlier today, which was around 1300 UTC, 22,000 PC only, alone. That's not even including Nintendo Switch and PS4, PS5. So, considering the circumstances of the last installment, because you do have to count it, as far as like numbers go, that's pretty damn good. But that's also why I went down to LA this year, because I wanted to check out for myself and actually play under, like, I think the first time I played it I customized stuff when I didn't need to, because I took up too much time because they were trying to get people in and out, and I took up a stock Mark II. That took forever. That took about that was a 20-minute fight with just anti-ship sword, beam rifle, beam saber alone. Then I went with what they had, and that took a lot better, but it took longer still because I was still playing on hardcore, so they weren't even leveled up parts. So I was like, well, if it's anything indicative going under geared like that or under leveled, well, you'll know. The game's gonna let you know. Either you're gonna get insta-killed, which I've gotten insta-killed even on release, or you're gonna be struggling. I mean, like, what is it? We were doing survival at level 30, and I was like, I was doing like triple-digit damage. It was very, very sad, considering I didn't finish the story at the time.
Welcome.
So I was like,
Coming. Please make a choice.
let's see, bounty hunter. Did they up my list at all? Or is it still 98k? Still 98k. I'm failing to see the incentive for that right now. It's not like I'm hurting for money either.
Desk. How's that?
Survival, on the other hand, well, I completed 39. I got stomped at 40. So 10 more, I would have finished this. But I feel like comfortably, you want to do it with another person, or, you know, 3-man this. Parts evolve 3, etc.
This is the welcome.
Yeah, so the nice thing about it is, even if you don't beat it, right, it's good to farm, especially if you're leveling up your kit, your suits. Because right now, let's see, 9 members. Yeah, I'm like, so it's basically, high score is based on your, if you complete missions, if you complete doing levels, and you S rank them. So by doing like 200k or whatever, you know, like, okay, yeah, sure, you can probably cheese this if you really want to, right? Not really. I mean, you can technically, but like consistency, and then on top of that, you're trying to make most use of your time because you're tuning other suits too. So it's just like, okay, yeah, sure, you can cheese that, but it's not going to be worth, you know, it's just kind of like you're going to be unfulfilled. But I bought on PlayStation. People were like, oh, you got on PC? Hell no. Not that I don't trust PC, it's just like, I want to make sure it works, even if it tanks a little bit because of the performance difference between PC and this. How's the diorama?
How is that?
That's a funny thing you ask, my friend. Step into my parlor, sir. I only wish I had more items. I wish we had more access to items. I wish we had more space to work with, because so this was one of my early test ones. This is not a thing necessarily, but it was more of me dicking around because I was like, okay, I want to see what I can do, and I'm already hitting the border. It's an invisible wall of space, but you know, it's pretty cool, right? Because I was like, okay, I want to try to combine stuff, but I was like, okay, maybe the thing's too big, let me downsize this a little bit. So I downsized it. I haven't fixed it yet, but this is super old because this is an HG version of what I was running. But like, bro, you are going to be like spending so much time here, it's not even funny. That's why like what I saw, I was not kidding when I said this is gonna be light years so great, because once you, like, it's one thing to see it, right? a lot of the issues and things that people have, I wouldn't say against it, it's just like you're gonna be against the, you know, on the fence, you're gonna feel, you know, one way or another about it, but it's gonna change as you play more and more. It's gonna be awkward because you're basing everything off of GB3, which you kind of can if you switch your keybinds and stuff, right? But once you start getting used to stuff, it's like, I am so glad they modernized it. Basically, 4 is a modernized version of 3 with some change. We already guaranteed, and that's not even the fun part. Here. Hold on. I got you, brother. You don't like ground? No problem. Let's take it to space. One of my screenshots I put on Twitter, I literally just did this. Granted, you still have a border and everything, but this is a pre-made. So if you don't feel like, you know, your creative juices aren't working, no problem. Totally okay. I think this is one of my other ones that I was working on that I couldn't figure out. This is another test one, because I was like, okay, let me try to figure stuff out. I was like, okay, I'm having problems with the tray and it doesn't look right. I gotta cover up this stupid thing right here, which, you know, it's gonna sit on a piece of wood. So I was like, all right, cool. Got a block of water, got this. I was gonna try to do something a little creative with that. You know, it's like, you know, kind of like Build Divers inspired. So I was like, okay. Started playing with other Gunpla models too. So I was like, dude, yeah, of course. It's gone like bonkers. I think, oh, that's an old one. So this is the one I put out officially. Like, I was pretty happy because I was like, well, for the most part, I had to be happy because literally I'm working off of the default size. So this is the default size diorama, all right, that they have for desert. I was like, all right, I got to figure out something where I can kind of make it dynamic, figure out something. So I did this. Just returning from base, all the friends are, all the brothers and friends, they're, you know, we're all at base or whatever, you know. Captain Cappool got, you know, he took one for the team. He's repairing, you know, that sort of thing. And we actually have an MG Musha. This is a project I'm still working on. He's got an eye patch. You know, this is a VD Goof custom. I figured the leg rockets would be fine. I'm like, whatever. He's wearing, of course, can't have anything without a Jawagu. No GOG, so like, damn, this sucks. Gotta mix in some different themes. You know, this is base, so, you know, throw a random GM there. NPC. Cause like you have stuff here, then you have all this stuff on the side. I was like, okay, I need to like frame it, cover it up. So that's what I came up with on this one here. Cause I was like, I don't like the way it looks. If I like, you can still kind of tell right here that it's just empty space. So I wanted to be like, okay, it's a base that's alive, you know, got nice little building barracks here. It's cool. Things like that. So yeah, that's that one there, because I was like, I was really convinced. I was like, I need to do something. And then it's like, okay, you don't like this one? Change the diorama. We got the plains looking one, we got the Grand Canyon looking one, urban 2, a hangar style. This is funny. Actually, you know what? Here, I want to show you something really stupid that's hilarious that I couldn't figure out, but I still had fun dicking around with it because it's just like, okay. So go back to this first one. The thing is, it's only the one type. It's only one kind of guys in there. So say I do that, right? This is what stopped me from doing that. Background object. Other. They're the same. So I was like, there's no point. I didn't like that. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. But okay, pay attention really quick, okay? Yeah. So pay attention. We got this theme going on, right? Pretty self-explanatory, not a big deal, right? Here's the kicker, right? You got a diorama in another diorama. So, I mean, it changes the lighting into something else, but I mean, yeah, there's MS hangers. Hey, what's up, Joey? How you doing? Just showing a cool person on YouTube about the diorama mode. Like, this is just a preset. I went with a blank slate. Technically changed the blank slate into a pre-made. So say we want to do something else. Okay, let's do something really funky. Look at that. Makes no sense, but it's here. What the hell is that underneath? Oh, really? That's what the hell? Oh, is that's part of the base? Okay, never mind. But yeah, there's not MG hangers. No, you have to probably scale them up, because I'll put it this way. So these are, I think those are HG or whatever, right? Just kind of give you some sort of size comparison. Alright, we're gonna touch the ground here for a second. Okay, touching the ground, kind of barely sinking. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact, even with it being what would be in-game an inch off the ground, it's still not the scale. So these are the hangers by default are scaled for HG, not MG. Right off the bat. Because I converted it already to MG. I had a full, pretty much mostly high-tuned Hazel at HG, and decided to go full MG because I like the proportions. I didn't want to do anything different. But you can kind of see, yeah, even with off the ground, that's pretty tall compared to this being like an inch. This is like 2 inches, but like still you can tell scale-wise. But I mean, the level of detail is pretty damn dope. Ah, see, this is the HG already too. But like the pre-made like thing right here is pretty pretty crazy, because it feels like you can start with the pre-made and build up on it. But you know, it's kind of hard to really add anything to this, because it's well, you know, the way it's rendered. it's hard to like throw something that matches, because it's just like, okay, oh cool, we got this going on, let's you know, add some rocks or something, right? Yeah, the problem is they don't quite work. I'd have to make it really big, and then you just see like a big giant rock that doesn't look right. It's not like it, because it's basically individual rocks. It would have to be more like what is it? A mixture of trees and then like the canyon boulders, which even then it doesn't really. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we're gonna have to try a little harder with that. And my sense of scale is it's a little out of whack. But I mean, like, I'll put it this way. So that's that one, right? Let's see, base 4. Alright, just to kind of give you an idea. So this is what that piece to my left looks like with it pre-made. Without it pre-made, it looks more like the one on the right. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like literally, I spent time just like just dicking around like I did here, just because I was like, I want to see what I can do, because obviously I want to try to hide some of this, you know, some of the clipping. It's kind of hard because if you look at certain angles, you got this happening, and I hate that, because it's like I can tell, and it breaks like the immersion of you trying to do anything like super cool, because it's little things here and there, right? So there's no, like, so far I haven't found a consistent way to kind of merge water and other terrains. Like this is still like, it's fairly flat, but you can see there's uneven texturing here, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, if you're trying to put two of those together, it doesn't work very well. It clips through. It sucks. Whereas like, say like this here, we have 3 different objects coming here. It's a little bit easier to kind of like, hey, I'm gonna take a camera angle from here and or here, and like you don't really see that at all if once I fix, you know, things like that. Realistically, I could probably almost put these together. Almost, not quite. And you can scale them up too. So like say this one here, right? Oops, that's too much. I'm gonna tuck that in there. Move Mr. Zaku tank. He's all, oh, he's through the ground already. Of course, my eyes are not the greatest, so I'm like, okay, hold on. Oh, that's why it's doing weird stuff. It's rotating to the world and not relative to its own control. See? It's a little awkward at first, but it's like literally cool. Yeah, so I couldn't find an artillery piece that I like, so far we've kept the Foz backpack right now. So that's a work in progress. I haven't taken it out yet because I just got the MG parts, and I didn't like the shoulder pieces because it's basically, it's got the little hand clipper hands, so it's a pain in the ass. So I was like, okay, I'm switching it back to the Zaku 2 hands because we're doing GBO2 builds here. So I was like, okay, MMP80s. Oh, that's right. It's only the FZ MMP80s. Okay, so we're running those. We're running these. Plus the Foz has the homing artillery missiles. So I was like, oh, okay, that's perfect. I'm keeping that because I was gonna either throw that on there or throw a Gelgu cannon thing on there. So it's like, fuck it. Also, yes, I'm pretty sure you might have noticed this. This is pretty familiar, except I can't fix the arm to be the Alex arm, so I'm pretty pissed already. But at the same time, it's pretty damn close. Also, you want to save your blueprints because, well, you can pick from any one of these that you've unlocked. All these different things, all these fun things, which include the Blue Destiny units, all the Below Diver stuff. Yes, she's in here too. All these stray kits, like anything you can think of. Generally speaking, it's in here. Semi-strikers in here. What else do we have here? Or better yet, if you've been saving your blueprints, you can do that. I'm still trying to figure this out because for whatever reason they gave the semi-striker its spear, but they've been throwing the stupid GM command beam gun. It's like, just give the Stark G-gun weapon. It's already coming with that already. Why are you fucking this up? Figuratively speaking, I'm not being super angry. I'm just like, come on. So easy. So yes, I made 2 goofs because I was like, okay, this is a standard goof color, and then my own colors. I was just like playing around with stuff. I'm like, dude, that's why I like it. Ifrit, I'm still working on because I might have to switch out the shoulders for goof shoulders, honestly, and I'll lose the grenade launchers to even be remotely like a normal Ifrit. I can't do anything about the legs, honestly. Although, wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm an idiot. Hold on. I'm an idiot. I could probably get away with the goof legs. Yeah. Never mind then. I guess we are doing goof arms and legs. Wow. Well, shit. Also, yeah, this is my pride and joy. I'm still farming. I think I got MG kits for this in-game, so I don't know what I want to do with this. But it does have the long fin funnel as a secondary weapon. So it's just like, now what the hell am I gonna do with this? Tried to make a high mobility again, didn't work. That's a work in progress still. Perfect Thunderbolt, still a work in progress. It's just there's a lot of things that aren't meshing very well, right? Sadly, I'm kind of more pissed off than anything else because I want it to work, but it doesn't. Of course, the MS Saga suit is making a reappearance. Oh, also, yes, I am overcost, so I can't add anything else. So we're hard locked into 100k because of objects in here. But yes, we have the heavy arms. Although you can't get the colors to be 1-to-1 for God knows whatever reason. But yes, you can kind of do it for the most part, and to a certain extent kind of get away with running dual Gatlings, although you lack any type of like hard-hitting weapons with the way the game is set up. But if you wanted to make stuff centered around this, I feel like it almost seems like you need to max out like your optional part weapon power and then the Gatlings or something. But both this, the Joagu, and the Catpool have the claw move set. How many blueprints can you save? That's a good question. I'm saving a lot right now because I'm working on a high gog too. Working on a high gog. We got this thing going. As you can tell, I'm trying to see what works and doesn't work, and there's a lot that clearly doesn't work. So I might switch that back. That sucks. I kind of figured I was gonna have to use a goof stuff for the Ifrit. I wasn't wrong. So far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm already at like 16. But realistically, the heavy arms is one from GB3. But now that we're able to dual wield, well, it's a fun suit. It's not a proper suit yet because I haven't figured out how to up the power while still letting it, you know, do its thing. If anything, I feel like the reload and the recharge for the beam weaponry is part of it. Especially if you want to be able to just hold it down and just make a ranged weapon, range suit. That's always been that way too. It's just like you want to be able to either affect the gauge capacity, the recharge gauge capacity, damage, or like when it overheats, you want to be able to affect that whole flow. But it's really hard to do that when you're still kind of figuring out the skills and everything too. Hello, hello. Hello, folks on YouTube. We're just kind of dicking around a little bit with stuff right now. Speaking of, I think we'll play this for a hot minute. Why? Because it's ordinary. It's funny and it's ordinary, and this is for fun. I don't know why it runs like that way, but...
This is the mission desk.
Let's see. Aegis, Wing, Easy 8. I guess you can tell which one I worked on, because, well, the Hazel's here, so this is one of the ones I farmed the most. Not the highest, though, the most. Why is the... Wait a minute. Why is it... Son of a biscuit. Okay, we gotta fix this. $1 million BS crap. Alright. This is gonna be out of focus, because this is also the MG kit High Gog. Yep, it is. They gotta fix that camera angle. Yeah, they gotta fix that. Damn. Suplex City! Ow, 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 ow. This is what happens when you don't tune the suit either. This is like just leveled up, that's it. Oh, also we're stealing kits from other stuff that I mastered, so it's just like, okay. I think I need to make a bishop, honestly. Yeah, I think that's the next thing I'll make. Money! Gotta get that thing. Yeah, money!
Here we go.
Oh yeah, of course, man. You're free to ask me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Explain the problem. I suplex. I suplex Citied too much with the high gog. I'm literally gonna send this in because it's just like, because it's funny, but it's just like, that's so weird. That is so odd. I gotta take a screenshot. I'm gonna send this directly to my contact. That's so freaking odd. That is so odd. This is my first error, by the way. But like, that's the thing too. Is like there's definitely, I didn't even run into that before when I made my review. But at the same time, it's like, considering overall, I still hold to it just because it's like, I don't know anybody ran into this before, but that's so, yeah, that's odd. But like, don't let that discourage you guys. If you guys need to do research or you're still on the fence, by all means do that. Like, at the end of the day, the only person that can really tell you what to do with your money is you, to be fair. But like, I like the story. I like everything so far that I've played through, and I finished it. It took me about, when I did my review, I had about 30 hours worth of game time with it. So to be fair, I put my time with it.
Thanks to cutting edge AI,
but like, that's not even including like the 3 network tests that I've got to play as well.
Gunpla has arrived.
So like, I put a lot of time with it.
By connecting to G-Base remotely, players can now access the virtual world from their own devices, eliminating the need for large arcades.
So, but yeah, if you guys have questions, that's what I'm here for, realistically.
Gameplay is no
but
longer
have a good one,
Gunpla
Arctic.
battles.
I'll talk to you later or whatever. Or if you have any questions, just feel free to
meet online to chat and
throw them in like comments and stuff. I'll take a look. I don't answer everything, just because it's
with
like,
this new
you guys are free to share your opinions or whatever. I don't necessarily have to want to feel like I have to reconvince you guys or anything. If you guys
the
don't
name
like
of
it, you
this
guys
new
don't like it.
simulator is Gunpla Battle Blaze Beyond Borders, but it is more commonly known as
Don't worry, I was
GBB.
laughing at the
Following
title
closed
first when I played
alpha,
it.
the
I was
game
like,
is
what the hell is
entering an open beta
GBBB?
test
It sounds
in
like
preparation
Bobobo.
for its official launch.
Or something about like big booty.
Despite being
you know,
in the
you guys,
testing phase,
it was just really
already
weird. I was
has
like, what
rabid
the hell
support
is this? I'm
from
like,
its
oh,
users
the
and is
acronym spelled out.
expected
Oh,
to
I'm an
become a
idiot.
worldwide
GB4, duh.
success.
Yeah, it was really weird. I just thought it was funny at the time. I was just like, God damn. But for the most part, I still really do enjoy this thing. It's just well, at least it saved what I switched to. God, that's so weird. But I'm doing my part, sending in the report. I know there's certain places that probably need some optimization or something too.
This is
as
the
well.
mission deck.
But, you know, obviously they wanted to make sure this was running so people could get their hands on it. What I'm doing is basically a repeatable quest because it's a good way to get parts, good way to get some of the tuning stuff too.
This is the card. Please make a choice.
Hold on. Also, if you want to know a fun fact too, good old profile card. It's pretty neat. And also tells you what they're running, skills, builder parts. Pretty neat. You can only edit it in your home lobby, so it's a little restrictive, but at the same time, like, really cool stuff because you got titles, all sorts of titles. That's pretty cool. Even have helmet icons, personalized stuff if you want to do. You know, you got Zap, you got all the Xeon stuff. There's Hamons. I don't know if this is everything. Even like all the Gunpla heads too. It's pretty dope. Emblems as well, so you know, for all those you know, FF fans or whatever. Oh, there's the General Rebel one too. That's right. I wish they made more of these decals available. Like we got that in GBO 2, honestly. But no. There's all like the Musha stuff here. Musha and I think the Red Frame as well. So really cool stuff. A lot of decals, a lot of means of personalization as well. It's like practically anything you think of. And also I got the I did all the what is it? All of the special stage for the Pac-Man collab. So these are all the decals that you get off of that. It's pretty nice.
This is the mission coming.
That's just so bizarre though. Yeah, 126, we gotta redo that.
Just try to keep up with me, okay?
Oh yeah, that Foz thing is super nice. Alright, so far one of my friends was saying that it might be due to me slamming people too much to the ground. I broke the game. Yeah, we're gonna have to make a bishop at this point. See what I mean? Like, this game is, like, simple to the point where it's just, like, you don't even have to be, like, taking it super serious, and it's just, like, makes you want to build, like, some cool stuff or some weird stuff that you see on the internet. Wow. Okay. Hope they fix the Steam bug that you need to change your Steam download region to play with people from other places. Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. I will go ahead and not play Hygog for now, because I feel like it's the move set or something that I have in place of that. That's very odd. Huh. Yeah. That was a hard freeze too. That is a very awkward freeze. This is the second error tonight. I haven't had any errors until tonight. Hold on, let me... Hopefully it's not related to like the update or something. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Close. That's very weird. Okay. Odd. Because here's the thing too, is if I got this on PC, it'd probably be a similar situation too, where if it's like graphically related or some other stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is, but yeah, the Joey, I didn't even know that was a thing on Steam at all. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Alright, I'm gonna try that with my Hazel, see if I can improve it, but that's... Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, we're gonna switch off of the high god for now. You're going on the back burner, sir. Apparently we tried too hard with that. That is so odd. I doubt that it's because of me, like, double doing what I'm doing here. Yeah, so, here, let's do this. We are going to go ahead and make that suit. So, turned off all the HG stuff. It'll start with, actually, hold on a second. Komu, Zaku. Alright, we're gonna get some real life inspiration here. God, all the fandom sites are down. That's interesting and scary. Oh right, yeah, the fandom sites are all down for me or whatever. Let's see. Trying to look at... No, so the bishop has the same head. Okay, cool. I can do that. The problem is the legs. I think those are Dom legs, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check that really quick. Yep, those are Dom legs. Okay. Except, yeah, it's not quite 1-to-1, but it's gonna be the closest thing we got. So, yeah, it's still kind of weird. I'm not sure why that's a thing. With yeah, I'm having somebody ask me, hey, what's going on. I'm like, well, I'm streaming right now, and it's doing some weird crap. Which honestly, it's kind of odd. So I don't know if it's just something with the game itself or some other stuff, which is weird because he was like, oh, I ran like 5 different trances and you only did 1. I'm like, well, the thing is I'm doing some other stuff too, and it's like it's doing some weird crap that I don't it's pretty blatant that it just freezes and then it goes to thing, so I'm like, I don't know. Pack. Alright, let's lose those builder parts. I don't have any builder parts. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna have fun trying to color this thing. Ugh. Already, I'm like, it's not gonna be worse. So good. Alright, right. Long range weapon, 5 megaparticle. Cool, I don't have to do anything. think we'll do melee. Definitely no shield for sure. Oh, look at that. Hyper Mega Cannon. Oh, that's the Foz thing, right? But we'll keep it this way because we gotta stay in theme, okay? We gotta stay in theme. That's so weird that it doesn't have any EX or OPs at all. That's so weird. They're all EXs. Yeah, they're all EXs. Which I don't get, but okay. Actually, hold on a second. Let me look at something. I'm gonna look at the Xiong really quick. EX, okay. Let's see, any arms? Nope, still EXs. Damn. I think Perfect Xiong is under P, but like, obviously that makes sense, but I'm trying to remember how they have the kit. Yeah, EXs still. Perfect Xiong. EXs. Oh, the large saber is the only thing. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. So instead of the Dom legs, I could probably do this. Give it a sword, which kind of defeats the purpose though. But it doesn't have. I mean, it would give it some sort of, you know, thing, but doesn't have waist though. But at the same time, it's probably the closest thing to what we're trying to do. Because it's either that or we full put on the Psychomu legs, and yeah, there's nothing we can do with the actual feet, so that's gonna be a tough one. But everything else matches. So either we go Cubile, or not Cubile, Perfect Xiong, or we stick it out with the Dom, like we already have right here. Which, realistically speaking, if we're talking about feet, this is pretty close to what it's supposed to be like, even though yeah, I guess we'll go with the Perfect Xiong, honestly. That's that's cool and all. Builder parts. We could do the power cables. Nope, nope. Okay, so we need to raise it to about yonder. Here, yes. Okay. Alright, I need the Stark Jigen legs armor. That's the only way this is working. Where is that at? It's pretty close. Ah, there we go. Alright, now to rotate. The funny thing is, this actually worked when I was doing some of the other builds. Yeah, I needed to bring this up. Nope. So yeah, not too bad if we're doing that specific setup there. It's not going to be full one-to-one, but, you know, we got vivid imaginations. Good scale up, too. Yeah, it's not going to be the best, but it's not entirely the worst either. Alright, let's do this. The fun part, if you please, which is not the Jigen Vernier, but the silly one that you see with the GPO-2A. Alright, I need to move closer because I can't see this thing. Okay. Alright, so I think I need to bring it down a little bit more. Honestly, that's not bad. So I wonder if it has to do with running the mastered weapons that are not part of the kit. I wonder if it's an issue related to that. Makes me think about it. Makes me definitely think about it. Because 2 crashes so far, or 2 crash to desktop or whatever the hell it is. That's very odd. That's a thing. Alright, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna give it the me treatment. Kind of curious why the, oh yeah, that's right, it's the trim. Forgot that's a thing. How even remember if mine's built this way. I know the things are, but... Always go carbon fiber. Heh 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 heh. Yeah, we'll make it gray. It's gonna clash too much if we leave it the way it is. Alright, let's see. Good old, old-fashioned colors. Need more of that gold leaf. That's right, I forgot that's a thing too. Decals. Yeah, those should be white, not orange or black, rather. It's not going to stand out very well. Alright, let's see. Luckily, my colors aren't too hard. The hard part is making sure it's balanced out, right? Because I'm like, hold on, this is kind of weird. Hold on, I'm gonna check that, because that's gonna be, oops. Leave that alone. Coloring. I guess this is the one exception where we can do a two-tone thing, but it's kind of weird. I'd say weird because it's kind of the matching doesn't quite match per se. Let's see, what was that? That's like a very big purple blue thing. Could go with that gold just to go stay with the theme, honestly. Alright, let's see. Oh boy. Alright. The hell is this? Is this the... Oh, it's the plate. This can be... this color right there. It whatever it needs to be. Turn all decals. problem with this already because we need a. Funny how it's all that color. Ugh. Alright. Oh, right. Builder parts. Silly builder parts. Totally forgot about that. Dang, they're not even the right shade. There we go. Wish they made it easy to like color the builder parts in mass. But, you know, being able to select like we do, actually been pretty good. Yeah, it's a light blue, but that's not the G-cell blue. It's got a little bit of green, it's like a teal almost a little bit. Don't leave those alone. And there we go, that's our little bishop, technically. Blueprint. Alright, blueprint. Yeah, I had a moment where I couldn't spell it. I was like, hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Oh, I need to load that too. So even after you name it, you're still running the previous suit. So loading it after you save it and rename it will get you back into whatever you're doing. That's so weird. It's weird because I played that stage before, but... Am I too close? I feel like it's a OP skill conflict. Do I have to be like certain distance from it to actually register? Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know about this. Because it's just like, what are you supposed to do while you're waiting for... Does this attack? Yeah, okay. So if you're close enough, it automatically attacks. If you're far away, well, it just follows you. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of funky. Reliability is gonna be weird. It's weird because it's just like, obviously there's no tuning, so it's gonna be underpowered. B, there's no OP skills it has that can help you build up. So you have EX points you can burn, but yeah, cool in concept, but like the way the way they have skills in here and everything, it's a little useless. We gotta fix some of those scores anyway, so I'm gonna go play that again. That's so weird. Maybe it has to do with characters, some mods in there or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is this. As a precaution. We're gonna go solo. I mean, that's only on hardcore, so I should be plenty fine.
Is about to start.
So I wonder if it's related to skills used by other suits versus the native suits. G3 time. At least we made it to. Yeah, I feel like it's things on the field overloading the PlayStation. Oh, that's an S.
Well done, everyone.
In a minute. Of course, I think they value on everything that you use in-game for those rankings too, so... Yeah, you guys can tell why I farmed this stage so much. I was like, oh, it's Hazel's. I don't have a Hazel yet. Well... There we go. That would have disappeared on me too. $450K on a takedown. Yeah, this is how much of a ordeal it is. Not ordeal, but I don't have to worry too much. Yep, and that was wave 2.
Mission cleared. Keep up the good work.
But yeah, I'm playing on PlayStation, so it's definitely something with like the hardware, the game, because
It's time for the final fight.
we're not hardware bottlenecked to the PC since it's only handling the streaming side, not the playing as well. So yeah, I'm not really sure what that device is, but ever since we switched off of that, totally fine. Yeah, because even like the BGM's like repeating in and out.
Mission cleared.
There we go. Definitely beat the old score. And then as you rank up, right, you get preset colors to unlock. Sometimes you unlock stuff at the store. You unlock stuff at the diorama. These are all level 9, so nope. Yeah, no. Acceleration, flip, nope. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, no. They seem okay, but that's also the case if we were still leveling too. Like, still fresh with the game, still shopping for stuff, because I was keeping everything when I started. Yeah, see, I don't even get anything for that. Whoop. Nikki, how's it going, man? Hello? On. Oops. How you doing, man? Donde? Let me just check. How you guys doing? Hello, 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 Raiders. How are you guys this fine, Monday? Anyways, still grinding it out. Had a couple bugs, but I think it's related to the parts or a combination of those parts, so it's kind of weird. Well, definitely no high GOG for that part, sadly. I still think it's hella funny, like, all these people, some of them are real players, some of them are NPCs, and it's all populated, so you never feel like necessarily playing by yourself. Alright, did I go up at all? 39.71. Realistically, I should be doing survival again.
Desk.
But we are... What is it chapter 1 or chapter 2? Chapter 1. Oops. Nope, 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 nope. I picked the wrong one.
Mission coming.
We were kind of slowly going through everything for that special... Wait, it's not that one. Is it story? It is story.
Mission. Welcome.
So we've already finished it. Just need to go into new type and earn my pay. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Actually, hold on a second. Will it unready me up, I think? If I... Yeah, I think it might have, so... Alright, let's see... Well, we got our round numbers, but let's see. 50, 50, 50, 46, 9. Those are nice and up. Problem is, I'm not earning enough 4s and 5s yet. Yeah, that's the only thing that's like trailing behind is literally 3 parts. 2 parts actually. So we'll see how that plays out. How's it going? How's your stream? I was gonna say, is your first time here, or?
This is the mission desk.
I can't say that I'm familiar, but.
This is the welcome.
Oh yeah, I did. No, it did. Okay. Okay, we are ready. All right. Pretty good so far. We had like I said, we had a couple crashes, but just kind of leveling up parts, or at least leveling up our main one there. And I'm a little tired, so we're kind of like just kind of coasting right now. Oh, okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
Ready to rock.
Say that, but I'm probably gonna do all the heavy lifting. Alright. They are gonna be probably hitting me up pretty hard, so I gotta finish this really quick. Or knock them out really quick. Been forever. Oh, okay. Well, that probably explains a lot. How you been? Let's see. I'm breaking them very easily, but as far as damage goes, I feel it's still lacking. That's good. Good to hear. Alright, scrap that one. Gotta get the boss to reappear. Good old fashioned tall geese. What? Oh, serpents today. I was gonna say, how are you enjoying Breaker 4 if you've been playing it? I didn't exactly catch your screen or catch you when you were playing. Okay, so we're getting some part
Let's do the next
4s
one.
and part 5s. I think that's why we need to be doing like new type most of the time. Hey, how's it going, Talon? Sorry I missed your comment there. How you doing tonight?
You're doing well, but don't let your guard down.
You don't have to tell me. Just watch my back. The best defense is a good offense.
Ended tired. Yeah, you gotta take breaks in between this, especially with my setup. I'm mostly melee. Not by choice, but at the same time, it's like, well, until I can max out other stuff on it, it's pretty much gonna be the primary means of breaking parts off, and I know exactly what you're talking about, so definitely gotta squeeze in those breaks wherever and whenever you can. the story mode today? Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing now. So you don't have to worry about too much spoilers because I'm not doing the late playthrough or the late chapter playthroughs because I still need to wrap up like the early chapters at the higher difficulties. It's mostly just farming the tuning stuff too, as well. Because I was gonna say you can start farming most of your evolve and tuning parts as early as chapter 2. Chapter 2 quests, not story though. Just waiting in case they send me another gun tank trying to be a loot monkey. But yeah, we basically took our Breaker 3 build and modernized it for Breaker 4. So even though technically this would be normally using a first saber, you want to run dual wield weapons just because even if you don't ever use them, it helps with extra stats and everything that can boost your ability to essentially kick butt. The only thing is I'm getting tired again. I went over to my parents' house for like ribs and stuff, and it was just like I ate good, but now I'm just like sleepy. So technically I'm playing with one hand right now, on like trying to sip on stuff, and I'm like, this is kind of weird and awkward, but I'm making do. Somehow it's still a new type of all things because I would be getting my ass handed to me. Wow, that's a first. That's the first I've seen the NPC get knocked out on new type. Not to say that it doesn't happen, but that's the thing. The AI can hit hard, but I don't know if they have a large HP pool unless they're named.
Stage complete.
L1 and L2. Good old Hashimal. I wish it did that shrieking just a bit louder.
This is a strong one.
Yeah, when you see those little circles light up, that's where you want to hit them, and that'll just immediately just down them to the state. With that, like, we just dropped them down to our first bar. You can even do this like at lower levels too. It's pretty, I wouldn't say it's like pretty easy, but like once you understand like the boss mechanics a little bit, you can take them down either. Yeah, so basically those are weak points that you want to hit and they randomize. Oh wow. Yep, see?
I need a
Good old new type. That's why you want teammates.
Good to be here. I need a reboot.
Right. Way ahead of you.
So I got the damage, I just can't survive that, even with the insta death stuff.
Oh man, they got me.
I don't mind. The only thing, you know, you're gonna have to deal with it some way or another, but at the same time, like, of course it's shield time. Oh.
I need a reboot. Right.
I messed up.
See, if you did this with friends, on especially on new type, it definitely goes a lot quicker.
Oh, they took me down.
The problem with getting down like that is it messes up your awakening.
I need a reboot. Right.
See, on flat terrain, they're reliable. If not, they're it's a little rough.
I need a reboot.
I didn't even
Got
get a
it.
chance to like get up in altitude. The worst part is I'm trying to hit that area too. And I have plenty of EXs too, so it's not like, oh, I'm running out of resources. No, I'm just, some of those hits I can't tank. It's hard with martial arts, yeah.
See?
So we're
No
not gonna
problem.
get it for time, but
This is nothing. You can get through any mission if you've got enough guts and grit.
Well,
yeah, if I
her
didn't
skills
die
are
like
solid.
multiple times, I probably would have got it in time as well. That would have been an easy S rank, but obviously I'm gonna have to go back and deal with that at some point. Yeah, so I won't even break
A
2 million.
perfect score. Are you some sort of new
That's
type?
pretty low. I'm usually hitting 2 million on most of those things. So it might be because I'm tired too, honestly, but you know, same time. Happens. Luckily, these are all like semi-higher level parts, so I could probably keep most of those. The problem is that I had started just selling everything because I was like, look, I'm already, by the time I finished the game, I'm already at above 1,500 parts. I need to start clearing some room. If I'm not going to use them, I'm not going to use them. If I'm going to use them. You know, it's one of those things. It's just like, I'm going to hold it for this part. I want to combine and stuff. I like the parts and everything. You know, the abilities and everything, because it's just like higher level. I was like, okay, enough. I gotta do something. Like, now. Snap. It was just bad. Yeah, like when you go to your home thing, right? When it's red, that means you can't even sortie. So I was like, alright. I gotta fix that, obviously. Yeah, so like, you definitely want to keep track of it, but at the same time, like, don't be afraid to have to do that, because it's just like, look, you're gonna have to regrind it anyways. That's kind of the name of the game here. Like, great if you save some time getting it. Oh, somebody updated their thing. Wonder what that texture is though. I don't recognize that at all. Might be missiles, maybe? But it's flat and rectangular. I don't get it. Oh, let me see if I can get some more insight. Profile card. Yeah, it looks like a missile pack, honestly. It literally looks like a missile pack. Uh-huh. Yeah, it is a missile pod. I did recognize that. It is a missile pod. That's crazy. That's crazy, and that's actually pretty cool. That actually gives me some ideas on that. That's pretty dope. Only because, like, we don't have full-on scopes with some of these things. And that kind of reminds me of Virtual-On with the horizontal bars there, so you definitely can, like, add some things and retweak some stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty dope. It's funny because, like, her head... Oops, I didn't mean to cancel that. Lilin, it's literally a Gundam head. That looks like one of those, looks like that burning Gundam without the mass. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. 720k? Yeah. So, but I mean, the thing is, man is throwing, like, literally everything on there. Yeah, so this dude's probably no-lifing it, practically, because look at the movement speed. 1440, 2450 boost speed. Thruster capacity is where I'm at. But look at the close range power. 11k per hit. So, here's the thing. %39% charge time reduction, near death remaining HP percent 30%. So that's where I need to get mine. Item drop quality rate 25, 16, 19. So basically you're going to be stacking stuff, which is what I imagined from the get-go. As I was looking at stuff, I was like, why am I having issues with melee power? And this is just as a whole. So long range, right long rifle, long range optional part, skill cooldown optional part, which makes sense. What is the bullpup machine gun? Sounds about right. So 2 melees, a tomahawk, and a... wonder what the... I can't remember what the naginata falls under. So... I see loft, long range, capacity, cost, recovery speed. So if you're doing range builds, you're definitely leaning towards the cost of shooting in the bar, capacity, and the recovery speed if you overheat it, basically. It's basically like an overheat mechanic. Then you got your close range attack power, close range weapon. Then you got the right axe, flinch gauge, cancel EX, guard gauge. I don't know about the cancel EX and the guard gauge. I just added it. I'm guessing that's might be related to you versus somebody or a target. Close range OP, cooldown reduction, close range optional parts. So like, I think like my Hazel backpack has a saber, so that's close range. Then you got attack power, close range weapon, left twin blade, cancel combo, close range OP, close range EX, hyper trance EX, which is, yeah, it's that long range gauge cost, long range weapon, Everything seems kind of low. Damage reduction on guard, but it's on guard though. So, but I'm guessing he's probably got HP capacity at 266%. Makes sense. Kind of. Awaken engage, performance 620. Explosion area, left long range weapon 7. Invulnerability time, ground air dodge. High. Step, performance, movement speed, performance 45%. Unlock functions, defense, attack power. This is probably this is in the cubes already. Long range weapon 1.32. Unlock function, shield bash, shield reaction speed, performance 1950. Evade, instant death. Unlock function. I don't even think I have that. I gotta check. But yeah, that's that is currently individual Gundam Breaker ranking first prize mobile suit right now. So that should be whoever's at number 1. I think. But yeah, this is a thing. I've seen this floating around too. Freaking, oop, somebody's been playing Monster Hunter. Look at this. 288k. What the? Whatever. Tail cannon, tail. What? Yeah, somebody's been playing Monster Hunter. Builder rank 99. Yeah, so I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, welcome to the shenanigans that is Gundam Breaker 4. Alright, so I need to check some things too. How are those high scores determined? So when you complete a mission, right? When you actually complete a mission, not quit midway, right? So you know how like you go to your mission counter with the story quests. That's why survival's such a big deal too. Like your high score. Your high score goes into your cumulative total. So right now I'm 3,803 right now. When I was doing survival, I was kicking it up quite a bit. So in our clan, right? So basically I ended up breaking into second because I ran like the thing. Yeah, so it's cumulative missions. So like survival is such a big deal too because what is it? That took about an hour or so. And my highest score was 3,379,770. And that took about a little over an hour. But I fell short because it caps out at 50. So, like, this is, like, the drops are kind of but they might be actually pretty good. Actually, here, let's try something really dumb really quick. They're all going to be level 1, so I wouldn't even waste, like, breaker boosters on this. But it starts easy and gets progressively harder.
The mission is a go.
So what I'm gonna do is finish a wave and then quit because obviously I'm not gonna be sitting here all day. But the thing is too is like they have low HP pools, but they hit like a truck. But this is also a good way to like get your enhancement parts too. If you're falling short, you can just sit here wave upon wave. Yeah. So I ran the first time. We stopped at 30. I was level like 34 or less than 34. I was like 20 something, right? And the guy that we went in with was like 30 something, and we were getting to the point where I'm like, I'm not doing damage to these guys. So if you're going to go in with this, you wanna go in with the proper, like, not necessarily build, but like you want to have like closer to 40s to really do something with this, because it's just, yeah. Well, the thing is that you have par too. You want to hit, like, I have 10 minutes to hit an S for time if I was on like my old setup, but like I can do this pretty quickly for the wave. So it's usually not time related, it's more of the build now too. Yeah, well, the thing is, it's not even stun locking. Like, if you could break their parts and go for the insta kill, that's why I'd rather go for it. And, like, I think my setup just subconsciously works that way.
Well done, everyone.
It's really weird to explain, because I was just like, okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, I'm doing damage? Okay. So, like, I'm constantly trying to, like, mix up, like, different things. Oh, got caught by that. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not even so much just dropping stuff. I want, like, the higher quality stuff, too. But it's, like, all RNG still, so I don't even know, like, what determines all that stuff. I'd rather just have just all the MGs anyway, since I'm going to convert them. Yeah, so, like, this part's easy. It's just, obviously, when we get a little bit higher, or I'm not paying attention and I see somebody like that coming on by and just taking a quick hit at me, a little rough. The crazy part is, I guess we're doing this, maybe, I don't know. The only reason why I say it starts out easy is, keep track how fast I liquefy this boss. So it starts literally kind of similar to the, I want to say, casual difficulty, because I did that also with Grandpa. Yeah, that shield bash thing, or that shield mega particle thing, really does wonders. Look at that, literally onto the last bar. And that's the first 5.
Mission cleared. Let's keep going.
So that's definitely like casual level, but at the same time, like for this mode, they hit pretty hard. Enough to break stuff. So I don't know exactly how to address that. Oh, he did the thing. can. So I would almost treat it like you're playing at new type anyway, so you're throwing everything out there just to go for time. If you're moving fast, you're aware of getting surrounded or they're closing into melee, and that's getting annoying. You know, so you want to address that appropriately. There's certain gunpla that you're going to be dealing with more on a constant basis, or at least like those need to go, like you know, Exia, Double O Quan, T, all that fun stuff. You know, they're going to be very clear. So anything that allows you to break parts and just like, yeah, we're not messing around with this. You know, that's what you want to go for, basically. Also, for the sake of time, you want to burn through those missions as fast as you can. That's what I kept on looking at. I was like, oh man, this is taking forever. Let's go, 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 go. I was like, my stuff isn't cooling down fast enough. Go, 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 go. Yeah, the more I was doing it, I was like, oh hey, I might actually get this done. Nope.
The good work.
Good old Hazel. As soon as I saw that, anytime I find out that the Hazel's on a level, I'm gonna grind the hell out of it. Kind of weird that we don't have the regular Gaplant in-game and a lot of these other suits. Yeah, see, I gotta be careful about that. It'll get me into trouble so quick, but luckily my hit to heal is helpful, but not helping with the insta-hits either. Basically doing the old GB3 air combo bull crap. Gets a little tedious, that's why I like trying to mix up stuff. And try to go for the full-on break part break takedown thing. That's a tongue twister right there. Of course, I gotta watch out for stuff like that because that's gonna insta-kill me. I'm not careful. And of course, my hand's starting to like do some weird crap.
Mission cleared. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, I think I'll stop after 10. I need to do this on a time and place where I'm not about to take a nap. Because, man, it's already after 10, and I'm just like, oh man. Body's barely hanging there. Uh-oh. Now you can always do that, and it goes through the object, so you can actually do what what you need to do. That's dumb quick.
Mission cleared! Well done, everyone!
Yeah, they still got the beam gun, not the Stark Jigen beam rifle, which is the GM2 beam rifle. Ow. Yeah, so we'll keep what we get, but I don't think we're gonna get the points. Or we are getting the points. Yeah, we're not getting the points because we retired. Although, maybe. Yeah, so nice thing is doing survival, yeah. All this stuff is right there. Close range, X power. Skill, all the stuff is all like not the right levels either. EX gauge. Yeah, see what I'm noticing is a lot of the higher rare stuff, even though it's level 1. If I were to get rid of that, a lot of them do have better stuff. Not all of them though. But most of the higher tiered rarities will have it. Like this one has close range weapon 21, which would definitely boost up the attack power on my saber. And then this one has a little bit of all across the board there. Long range weapon, bunch of other stuff there. Cool skill cooldown as well. It's a combo. See, HP capacity, reaction speed performance, back duration, awakening gauge increase. Yeah, so a lot of these you have to kind of like look at. Granted, not everybody's gonna know what it is. I don't know what it is either because it's just like I'm reading this, like what is this? What does it make sense? I don't get it. Gauge is good. These aren't really looking for necessarily. Making gauge when damaged is with combo hit, so this will affect also your like trying to combo and try to, you know, maintain that bar up too. Some other stuff too. Barbera though. Barbera, Tetra, time reduction charge. Yeah, that's charging like your beam rifle or some other stuff. Combo 14. Yeah, so some of these kind of make sense, some of them kind of not. You like the axe saber? I like my dual sabers. I don't know, it's just I'm so used to it. I'm just keeping it to the theme. Also, I had made my game crash twice. Too much Suplex City with exam. I was playing the High Gog of all things, so I think there's something glitchy with the High Gog because I was running the Foz EX because I have it mastered, and it was just crashing me to basically the game desktop, PlayStation desktop. So I said, nope, we are not doing that anymore. I am saving the blueprint and we'll come back later for that. Because I am not going to get anything done if I do this. If I keep doing this and it's going to crash. Because basically what'll happen is I'll go through action and then it'll stutter freeze. And then, you know, hey, we've encountered an error. And I'm like, okay, too much suplexing. And then it was like running that plus exam. And I'm like, okay. And then it's like, it's really weird. Like literally the only time that I've had it crash like that. Ever since getting my copy, right? Haven't had any issues except for one part of story, which is more like, it's a little more apparent that like maybe some optimization is the issue, right? You can kind of tell if you played enough like games where, like, say if you ever had an instance where your graphics were overwhelming the graphic capability of whatever you're playing it on. Yeah, it's a little more apparent. It was definitely affecting, like, say, like the frame rate, for example. This was not like that at all. So yeah, and like the thing is like, look, I would love crossplay for like the next person would, but you can only imagine how much work that would be, right? And you know, that's with consideration of seeing the amount of like tech issues or technical things that, you know, don't seem like they are working 100% or as intended, right? Because I'm running MG parts, and when you're going through the launch sequence, it seems like the MGs are not scaled to size for the hangar, even though they're bigger than the HGs that are launching. But literally the camera just pans to my sub arms instead. So it's just like, okay, all right, this is a little weird, but you know, hey, the game works. It's fun. All that other stuff will come later, and hopefully sooner than later, but you know, it's one of those things, right? So I'm just like, all right, keep going. Like even this, like, oh, it's surprisingly kind of interesting. Like you would think that the Easy 8 legs look kind of boring. I'm like, no, this is actually pretty dope. I feel like this is a newer kit too. You know, this is like an MG version of that. But I mean, it's kind of hard to see with the smaller proportions, but then when you blow it up like this, it's like, oh damn, son. Then again, at the same time, nothing beats the new FF. It knows where the import stuff is hidden, I guess. I mean, like, I was suplexing like a whole bunch of stuff because I was like, okay, well, I was gonna raise the score for one of the stages I was playing. High Go was at level 40 something. The difficulty we were playing was at level 26 or whatever, so I was like, alright, it should be easy, no problem. Nope, beaten by the stupid game that crashes. I was like, god dang it. Of all the things. I was like, alright, let's run melee. Nope. I was like, alright, I'm not gonna mess with this, I'm not gonna even try. Because I think we were running Bishop too, and I quit. I was like, nope, we're not doing this. Nope, 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 nope. So I was like, I was gonna run the gauntlet again, but I was like, that's the thing with survival, you need a lot of time. Like, it took me most of an hour just to get to 40 on a solo, which sucked because I would rather do that in a group because it's a lot more efficient time-wise. And like, if anything, like if you're part of a clan or a group, that'll get you up in your rankings a lot better, realistically, because you're all contributing to that score. So I feel like in-game clan events are going to be tied to something similar like that. Just a theory. I don't have anything concrete, but it does feel like that when you look at how the game is sort of structured and how we're interacting with events. Like even was it so ONT, the last open network test, or NA, the second to and only last open network test, second and last, had Phoenix Sun, and that was basically 1 through 10 gauntlet worth of just waves. And I did it. I thought it was pretty fun. I was like, when they said literally Phoenix Sun, I was like, oh, we're gonna see the, you know, Arc 0 Unit 3. And no, not really. But it definitely goes to show that, you know, hey, the live events are gonna be pretty damn cool. Also, I Started to slowly get my Jaeger. No, actually, that's a. Damn, that's an HG part. Still an HG part. What are you doing to me, Smalls? Another HG part. I'm trying to get the MG kit so we can actually do the whole high mobility camphor from UC Engage, but I can't because everything that's dropping for it is not it. And it's pissing me off ever so slightly because I'm starting to get tired again because it's just like I spent time with my folks for Labor Day, you know, free food, that sort of thing. But at the same time, also, guys, you need to get your enhancement and evolve parts. It definitely helps out. Having multiplayer, it's just co-op. It's not really like PvP or anything. You know, it's not like that at all. It's more for co-op than anything else. I will tell you that things go a lot more quicker, a lot more forgiving if you accidentally get downed or one shot and it's like, okay, I need to pick up. You just, yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, I mean, adulting's hard. There's no joke about that. All right. So we did about what, 5 hours split between 2 different portions of the day today, and we'll say that it's been fun so far. It really has been fun. It's just unfortunately I got work later today, or not today, but like tomorrow, and I still need to catch up on other games because it's just like, you know, I can only play this so much before I'm hitting a limit and I'm just like, what is it, the other night I was slowly dozing off, not because I didn't find this interesting to play, it's just like my body was giving out. The day before a holiday is always rough. And I was like, I want to go night-night. But I want to play games too, so, you know, it's that constant struggle thing. Actually, hold on, I need to update this. Yeah, so it's definitely rough. I do not have the head yet. Wow. I thought I had it. Did I get rid of it? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Nope, that's not it. Grandpa. C1 Gundam. Are you? Wow, I really don't have it. That's crazy. That is very. Wait, nope. Nope. We have it. And before I get stupid and accidentally delete it, easiest way to remember. That is so weird. I literally thought I had it saved too. That's annoying. Alright, so here's what I need to do. This is what happens when you try to convert stuff and it's like not everything's matching. God, I love the FF, it's so detailed. Not that the regular new or high new suck, it's just you can tell this is a lot more modernized design.
The kits are this way.
Alright, so let's see. I need new. I need the MG new. Because the FF, it only comes in HG. So I gotta go through the whole trouble of converting.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna buy
you
two
very
just
much.
in case. Because I foresee dumb things happening, and I need, I think, S Gundam? Yes.
Thank you very much.
Pretty sure I thought I had everything. Beginning to think that the funnels in GB4 work like GB3, more funnels, more better, unless your FF funnels them. Well, the thing is that I can have the funnels, and I can still use the long fin funnel as a secondary weapon too. That's why this looks the way it does. So it counts as part of the kit when you buy it. It comes as a long rifle. And then you get the regular beam rifle as part of that kit too. It's actually thinner than the regular new Gundam beam rifle if you're trying to like build everything off of it. And I'm like, oh, well that's a lot of stuff. Oh, why did I buy 2 heads? Okay. That's a whoops. I mean, good thing we're just converting, not necessarily, Yeah. Well, that's the thing too, is it's like I'm like with my funnel builds, I'm trying to stick to lore, and like it doesn't make sense. Granted, it's breaker, so you can do whatever you want. But I was like, I'm trying to make it a little realistic, I guess, which is kind of weird because it's just like, hold on. That doesn't make sense in the world of, you know, Breaker. Especially if you're trying to build, like, the strongest thing there is. And this, like, celebrates kit bashing as a whole. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I'm trying to, you know, I'm kind of sticking to the lore I made up for the suit. Like, it doesn't make sense for an old, like, Zeta era suit to have a crap ton of funnels. Because it's just like, where am I gonna throw it? I don't have some of the other backpacks or anything that's part of like the AOZ timeline. So it's kind of like, well, you know. Okay, where is my new Gundam? Okay. So that's that one there. So for laughs and giggles, technically speaking, if you wanted to, right? Technically speaking, the regular fin funnel would actually work still on the FF, even though we get the big giant fin funnel as well. Like, It's like peas in a pod, even though this is like the updated design and everything. Oops, not what I want to do. But if you want to stick to it, yeah, there's that too. The backpack. Uh-oh, why is it not letting me out? Okay. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that's right. The one thing I can't synthesize is weapons. I'm like super mad right now because these are the these are the HG variants, so obviously the shield needs to be bigger. I'm like, damn it. Yeah, see, it would be right about here if we had a MG kit for it. So for the most part, it's up-converted, except for the shield and the weapons. So the cool thing about it is if you load off of the blueprint, you can just save and call it a day. A lot of people get that order mixed up. And basically, yeah, so. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting tired of looking at this. Holy crap. That's so crazy how detailed it is. And then, like I said, we go to regular new. Like, it's different, but I digress. It's just, this thing looks a little more meaner looking and still on point. Alright. I think this is the end of the road for tonight's session. We're still gotta grind out some more tuning parts to top off that beam rifle and the shield. And then we can start getting to work on specific abilities. So, yeah, it's almost 3 hours worth of shenanigans. I see at the end of the day, funnels do jack shit. You gotta boost them up too. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. I'm pretty tired. I gotta do my thing. Everybody's got their own way of enjoying the game. As long as you're enjoying it, that's what Breaker 4 is all about, to be fair. Whether you like to min-max or just kind of like casually going about the things. It's just one of those things that's just accessible at the end of the day. If you want to keep up to date with the stream, we have our Twitter and Discord links there. And more importantly, for those of you guys on YouTube or not, we're also here on Twitch predominantly. This is one of the few times that we're doing a multi-stream all at the same time, just to kind of see how things pan out. But make sure you support the YouTube as well. A lot of the more permanent stuff is going to be there, but live streams are going to probably be happening usually twice a week or so. So if everything works out, I should be back Friday, pending, you know, whatever shenanigans that are happening. By that time, we'll have the new banner suit for this week for GBO 2, which I have no idea at this point because it's first of the month. So chances are, depending on the cost range, you're probably looking at a 2-3 star easy. Highly doubt it's a 4-star right off the bat, but you know, at this point, anything is to chance. So anyways, have a great night, morning, wherever you are in the world. Make sure you stay hydrated, and I'll see you guys all real soon.